If you're the romantic type, you might have dreamt of packing your bags and running away with the circus. But these days, forget it. Sellout shows like the Grand Cirque now hand-pick their performers from all over the world. What does it take to make it? Jill Higgins caught up with the lucky ones in Sydney.
Of course, it takes natural talent.
It's in my blood.
But also serious hard work.
It gets pretty tiring to do it every day for 12 years, but it's good.
And nerves of steel.
And this is one act that I swore to myself I would never do.
No storyline, just pure entertainment from beginning to end.
You can't just look in the phone book to get these kinds of acts. If you want them, you've got to go and find them.
I've had 139 flights this year, and I've been everywhere. You know, especially in China and some of the places in Asia, they come from the most bizarre and tiny places.
Like these two. After seeing a grainy old video, Simon began a long journey to check them out.
We flew to this airport in Guangxi province, and then 7 hours later, by bumpy roads and cars, we got to this village, and there was this act, and it was just mind-blowingly good. By the time she'd landed on the ground, we'd given her a job.
It seems the world's most flexible people come from China, but then they get a head start, with kids learning circus skills along with maths and science. Not so in America. With this clown, it was all his own work.
I was actually studying to be an architect. Got a scholarship to college, everything. And then started performing later on in life and just fell in love with it.
And if you're wondering about the balloon outfits, well, one day he just thought he'd put one on.
I just tried it and it ended up working out, but it is kind of crazy because see how big I am and see how big the balloons are.
Of course, he thought I should give it a try.
And you want to get one arm in it, but you got to go fast. Right there. Okay. Now try to do it with the other one really quick. Okay. Now go down, go down, go down, go down. Pass your body, pass your body.
And in no time...
Go, 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 go. Oh, dun, dun, dun!
But just to prove it's not all that easy...
Oh. Wait, can someone have me in line?
Okay, that'll do.
It's just the rush to watch everybody out here have a smile on their face, you know.
Igor the Russian draws out a different kind of smile. His mum works with horses, his sister's a contortionist, but he chose to fly.
I learned myself out.
So no proper training or anything?
No.
The other high flyer started life as a gymnast. She was spotted by a rival circus company and trained for a year, swinging every day.
There's no rest. There's never a time where you can just sit and rest. It's really intense.
With up to 3 shows a day, it is exhausting and a genuine risk.
I get very nervous for them, actually. I probably get more nervous than the audience do, because I sort of actually realise what can happen. You get injuries all the time.
Not what you want to hear when you're invited to try the Wheel of Death. Having been given a gentle spin...
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! That's kind of scary.
I don't know how they have the nerve.
There were no safeties on that. It's 50 foot up. They're blindfolded with a skipping rope on top of a 50-foot moving death trap. If they fall, it's, you know, they're really going to fall.
One of you caught the rope. Does your heart like massively pump when that happens?
First, when I was starting, I was a little scared, but now you just lose the fear and you just react to whatever situation happens.
These two cousins have had their fair share of accidents, the latest meaning somersaults are now off the cards.
I just can't do it, you know, my knee's not fully recovered yet.
But this pair are old hands.
Well, I started performing in the circus since I was 5 years old on the trampoline.
But old, young, funny or fearless, they all feel the circus is their home.
Last night I saw a little kid come bounding down the stairs after the show and jump into the splits, you know, and that sort of stuff makes me pretty happy.
And can you imagine like having a 9-to-5 job?
No. I think I'd probably kill myself.
Last seen, Jill was back in the balloon, and the Grand Cirque opens in Auckland this weekend. That's New Zealand Close Up.